what do you say to the customer who says, look, maybe I shouldn't be on Robinhood anymore? If they're going to shut me out right when I need to be on the service, maybe I should go to an alternative service.
Look, we realize customers are upset with this. It was not an easy decision. Ultimately, the team made the correct decision here. So what we can do is move forward, focus on giving customers the most stable and reliable platform going forward.
Hey fam, how y'all doing? Hey, let's go ahead and discuss this. I need to make this statement because I think it's very important for me to make this statement, okay? If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Listen, we keep it real here, and I just got to keep it real. There's some things that's more important than money, right? So as far as KOSS and GME and AMC, I made a video earlier, the one before this one, and some of these overzealous, everybody in the movement ain't supposed to be in the movement. Some of these overzealous people are just not getting what I clearly said. What I said is, and I stand behind what I say, so I want you to please hear me thoroughly. I agree with the movement. And I know some of your old heads are going, oh my God, really? Yeah, I do agree with the movement. They're simply doing the same thing the hedge fund managers are doing, right? I know I'm taking a risk. It's easy for me to be quiet. And so if the feds are going to come in and do anything and regulate anything, they have to regulate everything. And I literally just got through listening to the CEO of Robinhood. I'm going to play that. And so you could hear it from his own mouth, right? Everything he's saying, I'm sorry, he blew it. They blew it. Robinhood blew it because they should never restrict people from buying. Who are you? First of all, you made the app to level the playing field to bring in millennials to trade. And now you're going to play mommy and daddy and control their money. That's unfair. So as far as the leveraging the playing field, I'm with it. I really am. I'm with it. I'm for it. I'm a frontline soldier. But what you guys have to understand, the millennials, you have to understand is this is not the millennials against institution. It's the retail buyers against the institution. We're in this too. And I would be a hypocrite to say I didn't like it. I participated in it. I bought some AMC. I shared it with you guys in the previous video, the 2 videos ago. I bought some pre-market and sold it before the opening bell and made some money. But here's where I want to be crystal clear. To the millennial that just got in that don't even know what's going on and you're buying because of hype and you got all of your money in there. We lost somebody with a Robinhood app that committed suicide. So I'm just telling you guys, just be careful. So now what I suggested in my comment is this, and I'm going to say it because a lot of you guys didn't read the comment on my last one. I made it as soon as I posted the video. I said this, a smart way to do this battle would be to, like the one kid that invested $80,000 and now, he invested $8,000 and now it's $81,000. Smart dude, right? But what I was saying to you guys now, because it's so high, if you invest money and it doubles, take your initial investment out and just play with the house's money. Now, these people that post these rocket ships to the moon, don't let them push you off a cliff. Now, I'm just saying, I'm down with the cause, but there's a smart way to do it. You're siding with the other side. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I clearly told you I'm siding with the retail investor. But now, like anybody else that goes to battle, you have to have a plan. Now, let's think about this. The institutional buyers, which are the hedge fund managers, represent 75% of the market. You're 25% of the market, retail investors. Now, I'm not telling you not to do this. I'm just saying, listen, this might help you do even better. So what I'm saying to you is You have to look at the entire battlefield before you go to battle. Okay. And it's changing. It's changing everything. I got a bird's eye view. I always step back and get a bird's eye view and see everything that's going on. The market is changing. And you know what? Change is painful, but change is good. It always works out good. So now we have these tools, and now the tools are getting better. So now we begin to peep into what these hedge fund managers have been holding for themselves. And now the hedge fund managers don't like it. Well, poo-hoo-hoo-hoo, you poor billionaires. You know, it's nothing wrong with being a billionaire, but we ought to have the same playing field. So that's why I'm with the cause. So if anybody leaves a comment and says Larry is not with the cause, they lying. Just correct them, family. Listen, read my lips. I am with the cause. But to that investor, to that young man or young woman that don't know, some of you guys invested in AMCX and didn't even know you was investing into the wrong stock. To that person that don't even know the stock market, that has all of their money in and will lose it all, because all of these stocks are eventually going to go down. They're eventually going to go down. You're going to move on. The battle is over. Just like the idiots at the Capitol, when they got through with all of that foolishness, they walked away. And now what? Now what? Okay, so you got to have an end goal, good people. So I'm with it. But to that person that shouldn't be investing all of your money, I'm showing you an easy way to be in the cause. Number one, understand what the cause is about, and to take your initial money out. Now you still have money in the cause. So it just makes you smarter. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong, but it makes you smart. Having said this, I'm going to tell you guys what I see shaping right before our very eyes. So the millennial movement, it's not just millennials. Let's stop calling it a millennial movement. A lot of those are millennials. Let's just call it retail investor movement, because that's what it really is. It's changing everything. And it's led by the millennials, and they are leading this fight. But just like anything else, there's going to be cartilage all over. There's going to be blood on the floor. But we have to realize this. They don't like this system anymore. They've been lied to. The politicians have lied to them. We screwing this earth up. We fighting each other, and then we messing up the earth. Then we giving the millennials the scraps, right? And that's what they're saying. Not me personally, but they're saying the non-millennials, this is what's happening. And you know what? They have a right to be upset. Okay. But now the move to get the hedge fund managers to show their hand are these companies that have all these tools that we're not privy to. They've been toying with the millennials. They've been toying, running stock up and then run and shorten it. They've been doing this all the time. And the millennials, over 11 million new Robinhood accounts, they've just been following them. Boom, 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 boom. And they've been taking all these millennials' money, all this new liquidity. They've been taking their money. So yeah, I stand with the millennials on this one, because now they're taking their money back. And yeah, I say that, and I know there's some hedge fund managers going to hear this, and you're going to go, oh, you know what? Later for you, dude. I'm gonna clearly say that. There's certain things that's just worth more than money. But I just wanted to make this video to say two things. Number one, I'm gonna tell you what you need to be investing in. That's number two. Number one, but for the young man, the young lady, the middle-aged, the retail investor that don't know what's going on, and you have FOMO, and you got in these stock, and you got your bill money in there, like you have to do what's best for you. You could still be down for the cause. Play with the house's money. That's all I said. That just makes you smarter. I don't say that you're giving up. So for those of you saying, oh, Larry is siding with the institutions, you know what? No, I'm not. Go somewhere with that, knucklehead. No, I'm not. To the moon. No. I'm saying that I don't want to read where someone has taken their life because they've lost their money. And if you don't give a damn about somebody taking their life, then unsubscribe. I've never said that. Unsubscribe, because there's some things that's worth more than money. So I want to protect people, and I put people over politics. I put people over everything. And so I'm down for the movement, but there's a way to play it. Now, having said all of that, if you can afford to lose every dime that you have in it, I'm talking to you frontline soldiers, then I'm with you. I support you. If you can afford to lose your money, then fight the battle then. But if you can't, be wise. That's all. But I'll tell you what's happening to this world. It's shifting. Now the millennials, and not just the millennials, it goes above the millennials. The retail investors, now we're not trusting this market anymore. And so what you're seeing now is cryptocurrency is going up. And so this morning, I bought more Mara, M-A-R-A, which is a Bitcoin mining company. I'm going to tell you, I bought more Riot, R-I-O-T. I bought more. It's doing well, and it's going to start going up. This movement is going to cause cryptocurrency to explode, I believe. I believe it's going to cause it to pop. When the insurrection happened, cryptocurrency, I turned to my buddy and I said, cryptocurrency is going to start running because we're thinking our democracy is being attacked. We don't trust our government, and cryptocurrency is going to start running up. And it started running up. I doubled down and it started running up immediately. So let's be wise investors. And I'm just saying. And then I bought some, for those of you, these are if you don't have the other apps, you could buy this on Fidelity. I know I keep saying Fidelity because that's what I use. And for those of you that you're going to hear the Robinhood, the weak excuse that he gave for shutting it down because he was wrong, you need more than a Robinhood app. You do. You need multiple apps. So, get you a Swab, and if you want a secondary one, if you just want a phone-based app, get you a Webull. But don't just limit it to one. Be able to move your money. Be a smart soldier, right? And so with those, you can buy Ethereum, E-T-H-E, Ethereum. That's a grayscale Ethereum, and you could buy grayscale Bitcoin. So just do your due diligence and keep making money while you're fighting this fight. Be a smart investor. Don't just have all your money in one stock. That's never a good idea. So let me recap and just make it crystal clear. I am for the cause, but I'm about being for the cause wisely. So you can fight this battle and do it wisely. And if you are thinking about putting all your money in this tomorrow because Robinhood will open it back up tomorrow, don't spend your bill money. Don't put all of your money in this one stock. And if you're up 300% and that was all of your bill money, I'm going to say it again. Take your 100% out, which is your initial money, pay your bills and leave your 200 in and fight on, good soldier. All right. All right. So I just want to be clear. I am for the movement. But there's a few of you that are in the movement that couldn't afford to get in it. And there's going to be blood on the floor. And I want you to be protected. I care about you. I really do. All right, good fam. But check out the cryptocurrency, good people, because that money is shifting. And the millennials are about a cause. And they got a cause over money. And for some of you old heads, you have to understand that's where it is, right? And so the saga continues.
What happened today was, as you pointed out, we had to make a very difficult decision. It's been a challenging day. We made the decision in the morning to limit the buying of about 13 securities on our platform. So to be clear, customers could still sell those securities if they had positions in them. And they could also trade in the thousands of other securities on our platform. So it was a difficult decision, and that's what we had to do as part of normal operations.
But explain then, why did you do this? What, did the SEC call you and tell you you had to do this? Was there a problem inside the company in terms of liquidity, in terms of the amount of deposits that you had to put in front to the exchanges? What led to this?
Sure, and let me explain exactly how this works. First of all, I want to address some of the misinformation that's been out there because there's a lot of it. We absolutely did not do this at the direction of any market maker or hedge fund or anyone we route to or other market participants. The reason we did it was because Robinhood is a brokerage firm. We have lots of financial requirements, including SEC net capital requirements and clearinghouse deposits. So that's money that we have to deposit at various clearinghouses. So some of these requirements fluctuate quite a bit based on volatility in the markets, and they can be substantial in the current environment where there's a lot of volatility and a lot of concentrated activity in these names that have been going viral on social media. So we're really in unprecedented times, and in order to protect the firm and protect our customers, we had to limit buying in these stocks. And to be absolutely clear, Go ahead.
But it sounds to me, though, that you're suggesting that there was a liquidity problem inside the firm. And my question about that then raises all sorts of new questions about whether there's a systemic issue underneath the system and underneath the company unto itself.
Right.
No, there was no liquidity problem. And to be clear, this was done preemptively. So we did this proactively, and thousands of other securities remain tradable on the platform. Customers that held these positions were able to sell them. And we're doing what we can to allow buying and to remove these restrictions in the morning.
Hey, live, love, laugh, and learn. I love you all. Be safe. We'll see you later.